I decided that I wanted to be an interior designer very early on in my life. I was always a kid that was, making things. I was a very artsy kid, but I also had that balance of math skills. Not that that's necessary to be an interior designer, but it definitely is a good balance of the sort of science math brain mixed with the creative artsy brain. My whole family, my grandparents, my grandmother on my father's side, my grandfathers on both sides were entrepreneurs. So was my father. And so they always instilled me with a passion to do what you want to do in life. They never tried to force me in any direction. So I kind of found my way through them allowing me to discover what I wanted to be. In terms of my experience as a BIPOC individual in the design community, I feel that I certainly experienced challenges that many people of color have experienced in the community, this sort of otherness, feeling like you didn't belong at times. I certainly had people throughout my career that supported me and helped me along the way, but there's just this other level of feeling like you always had to work harder, be better, do better at all times, which is a lot of pressure. There's this extra layer to trusting my knowledge and my abilities that comes with looking different from other people. People are a bit more suspect, and I really hope that in future people can be more open and hearing who I am and my abilities and my experience, rather than seeing me for whatever their preconceived notions about who I am, and sort of taking the time to gain trust through working with them, but not that immediate we're not so sure about you because of some preconceived notions. We have a duty as a society to make real actionable change. I've actually just joined a council in the States for hospitality designers, which is my focus, that focuses on equity, diversity, inclusion, and how we can make spaces better for people of color. And the key to our council is in the name is the word action. So there's a lot of talk, and that's good that people are talking about these things, but even just making the smallest changes, look at your hiring practices, volunteer your time, support and mentor people who maybe don't have those opportunities. Get in on the ground level and be in those communities that are marginalized and maybe don't have the same opportunities that others do. I think just make as many small changes that you can, because those small changes collectively can lead to big change. Be mindful and respectful of the people who are teaching you throughout your career, but also stay true to who you are. Sometimes you're going to experience things where people are telling you, you can't do this a certain way because, there's sort of standards that have gone for a long time in this industry. And, some people might have a singular way of doing things, but there's value in what you are bringing to the table and sort of a new perspective that is needed in this industry. So stay true to yourself, but in a very respectful and kind way, and you'll get far. One of the most gratifying things about being an interior designer for me is just being able to transform spaces and impact people with the way that we design. When I go into a space that I've designed and I can hear people saying, oh, this is amazing, and oh, I love this space, this is my favorite restaurant, or I love lounging in this hotel. It just, you've affected somebody in a good and positive way. And I think that's so important.